My husband cheated on me, so I made sure he lost both his mistress and his money. When I married Eric, I thought I hit the jackpot. He was charming, ambitious, and always said the right thing, especially in front of other people. To the outside world, we were the power couple. House in the suburbs, weekend getaways, matching watches. But behind closed doors, he was distant, cold, always working late. For months, I felt it. The shift, the gut feeling that something was off. He stopped complimenting me, flinched when I touched his phone, slept with it under his pillow. He even started locking his briefcase like we were in a spy movie or something. Then one night, I found a receipt in his jacket pocket. A fancy hotel, champagne, rose petals, 2 glasses. We hadn't gone anywhere in months. My hands shook. I didn't confront him, not yet. I needed more. So I waited. I played the perfect wife. I kissed him goodbye in the mornings, sent him lunch while he was in meetings, and every night I logged into a secondhand iPhone I'd synced to his iCloud. What I found made me sick. Photos of her. A 25-year-old yoga instructor named Kelsey, half-naked mirror selfies. Him calling her baby, her calling me the ice queen. They'd been together for 11 months. He told her I was cold, that I didn't understand him, that I was only with him for money. He even promised he was filing for divorce soon, but wanted to make sure it didn't hurt his assets. That was the moment I stopped being sad and started planning. Over the next 2 months, I met with a lawyer, quietly gathered bank records, emails, and screenshots. Eric didn't know that after our honeymoon, I never added my name to the house deed, that everything we bought together, I kept receipts. Every joint account had a paper trail. Every gift he gave her was traceable. And then came my favorite part, Eric's birthday. He wanted to throw a small dinner party at home with his closest friends. I agreed, booked a caterer, decorated the backyard, even wore the red dress he always said made me look like a CEO's wife. By 8 p.m., the lights were dim, music soft, wine flowing. That's when I stood up and said, "I'd like to make a toast." Eric smiled, clueless. I tapped my glass and said, "To my incredible husband, the man who's taught me the true meaning of love, trust, and betrayal." People shifted. Eric's smile wobbled. I held up my phone, mirrored it to the TV. The photos appeared Eric and Kelsey at dinner, at the hotel, at our cabin. His face drained. Someone gasped. "Oh, and for the guests wondering, yes, that's the same Kelsey who teaches at his gym," I added. "Lovely downward dog, by the way," he stammered. "We can talk about this." "No," I said. "You'll talk to my attorney. She's already filed. And just FYI, since all the funds for your little romantic weekends came from our joint account, Kelsey might be testifying too." The room was silent. I picked up my wine, smiled, and said, "Dinner is still hot. Enjoy." Then I walked out, left him standing there with red cheeks, an open mouth, and a phone full of evidence. But it gets better. 2 weeks later, Kelsey dumped him. Turns out she didn't love being broadcast to a room full of coworkers and family. Her studio cut ties. His boss found out apparently using company cards for client meetings wasn't covered under their expense policy. He lost his bonus, then his job, then his apartment. Word spread fast. Turns out Eric wasn't just cheating. He was lying about our finances too. Multiple friends he'd borrowed money from confronted him. One even sued. And me? I walked away with the house, the car, and a 6-figure settlement. I cut my hair short, started my own business, repainted the house in colors he hated. I even adopted a rescue dog and named her Karma, because if he wanted to see how cold I could be, I showed him, and I looked fabulous doing it.